Hello everyone and welcome back to the Real Positive Girl podcast. Happy Friday. I hope that if your day has just started that it's going to be absolutely awesome because it's Friday, and if it's your weekend after you're done with your workday today, then hooray! We've had another weekend and it's like April, but it's already been April since like Wednesday, but still, you know what I mean? Like we are definitely getting deeper into springtime, which is amazing, and yeah. I love springtime. I don't know why I just got off on a tangent on that. And if your day has already started and it's not going well, I just hope that you'll continue to be positive that it could get better. Take at least 5 minutes of your own personal time to find some peace and calm and time where you don't have to stress about what's going on in your life. Find some time to problem solve whatever immediate issues that you're dealing with so that tomorrow can be an even better day. And don't forget that every day is a new opportunity to have a fantastic day. So that's my encouragement to you. Again, happy Friday. This week we are talking about the fear of success, and I feel like it's been a good week. I've really been super enjoying talking about this, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it too. Today we are going to round out the week by talking about how to use your fear of success as a way to grow. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First, I want to encourage you to move past the paralysis. And what I mean is the paralysis that you feel with the fear of success. And when you're paralyzed with fear, you don't want to do anything and you won't move forward and you won't accomplish anything and nothing will get done. And you'll continually be fearful until you're able to move past that. And the way to move past that is there are so many different ways. The number one way that I would suggest is just forcing yourself, continually encouraging yourself that despite any mistakes you have made in the past or that you will make in the future, and when I say you will, I mean you will, because we all make mistakes and no one's perfect, just know and accept that that's going to happen so that it'll give you that freedom to do whatever you need to do, try whatever you need to try, have those learning experiences, learn and grow and move forward. There's other ways where you can talk about it in counseling, which is what I do on a regular basis. Talk about it with someone in your life that you trust and can talk freely about these things. There's different ways for you to move past this paralysis of the fear of success, and I've even talked about some of them at the top of the week, so if you missed those episodes, I would suggest going back and listening to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's episodes. Also, really get to know what's going on in your heart and mind. Examine those feelings and stay on top of what's going on in there. Just get to know yourself as best you can. It's going to help you navigate everything in your entire life if you actually take the time to get to know when your feelings and emotions appear and how they directly affect you, how they affect the people around you, what physical feelings and symptoms come with those emotions and feelings that you're having. Just having the self-insight of who you are and what affects you and how it does will help you just grow and be a better person just like that in general, but will also help you achieve your goals better because you'll know what's going to be that trigger for you, and you'll be able to figure out a way to navigate around that or push through it so you're not continually stagnant and paralyzed in that fear. Knowing yourself can really help you create balance in your life and help you stop any emotional attacks that might be brewing and help you overcome any outside influences that may be wreaking havoc on your mind. Now, we all know that balance in life is super important, and it's actually been something that I've been learning a lot about within the last 6 to 8 months, is to have that balance of work and then doing that creation stuff on the side, if that's your hobby or something that brings you joy. Spending time with your family, getting to know yourself, having that peace and time to de-stress and have less anxiety, which has been super important to me because I have anxiety attacks all the time that I've been trying to get that number lower and lower and lower. And just knowing who you are and creating that balance in your life and knowing that you don't have to be working so much and not spending time with your family and not giving yourself that like self-care that you need and always serving other people. Like, you have to figure out that balance, or else you'll just work yourself to the bone and burn out and not accomplish the things that you want and not be that person you want to be for your family and friends, for your kids. You will just, you'll not be the person that you wanted to be if you don't find that balance in your life and create it. And also helping to stop any emotional attacks that may be brewing, and also learn how to overcome outside influences that can just take you over is so important. That's actually been something that I've been learning a lot about as well, because I used to just let outside influences just tell me exactly who I was supposed to be, how I was supposed to act. I am slowly getting over that and becoming more confident in who God has made me to be, and what I need to be pursuing and what I actually need to be thinking about and doing, and not focusing so much on what everyone else is putting out there and saying I should be. And also because people are out there telling you who you should be and what you should be about when they don't even know you. You know, they're really just projecting their own feelings and issues out there, and also wanting everything to be the same and calm and happy, and whatever that is in their mind is what they want you to be, so that you don't disrupt anything in their life. It has nothing to do with you and wanting you to be who you are and the best person you're wanting to be. It's all about helping themselves and them being selfish. So think about that. Also, any emotional things, you want to be able to get to know yourself and be able to stabilize any sort of attacks that might happen. Like I was saying, I want to bring down the amount of anxiety attacks that I have, and creating that balance and figuring out what affects me is so helpful in that. Also realize that success is a journey, so don't worry if you get off track or make mistakes. It's all a part of the journey and the learning and the growth process. It absolutely is. You don't want to think of success as a start and an end, because for projects and goals there will be starts and there will be ends, but you want to be able to think of it as an actual journey, because maybe you'll start and end that goal, but then that will lead to another one and another one and so on and so on. So it's an actual journey, and you have no idea where it's going to take you, because maybe you think there will only be one goal. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm going to write a book. There's a beginning, a middle, and the end of that. There's a bunch of milestones within that. Maybe you get the book published, but then you're like, okay, that's done. Like, that's done. And I'm like, but what I'm telling you is to think of, no, it's not done, because what happens is after it gets published, what if they want you to create an audiobook? What if they want you to go on a book tour? What if that stems into you doing a podcast, having a talk show, going on tours, all of this crazy stuff, writing more books? Like, you don't know what's going to happen to you in the future. You don't know what accomplishing this one goal will bring, what other goals it'll bring in succession of that. So you just need to keep an open mind and realize that it's a journey and not just a start and a beginning. Also, you do need to realize that if you do get off track and you do make mistakes, it's totally fine. And as I said earlier in the week, let's think of failures as mistakes instead of failures, because it sounds less negative and it helps you to push past the mistakes that you've made, as opposed to failure feels like a stamp on your heart that will never be erased. Where mistakes are like, okay, everyone makes mistakes. We're able to move forward from that. You're able to push past it and not like obsess about it and hang all over and nitpick every little thing. So if you get off track, or you give up at one point and then you decide to get the courage to jump back in and keep going and move forward, even if anyone comes down on you for that, even if anyone causes you any trouble for that, don't listen to them, because at least you had the courage and the strength and the mindset to jump back in, start again, continue to move forward, and then go on and on and on that journey, because it's not going to be perfect. The road is not going to be just straight. It's going to have so many twists and turns and curves, and people are going to try to stand in our way and prevent us from moving forward. But we need to just believe in ourselves and know that, and know who we are and know what we're all about, and just believe that God has an amazing plan for us, and continue to move forward despite anything that happens. Also, just know and believe that this journey will come with so many growth and learning opportunities. And if you don't embrace those and you push back on everything that is trying to teach you a certain lesson, despite whether it's because you made a mistake or not, just in general, just giving you that opportunity to learn and grow, you need to take those opportunities humbly and just accept them and then move forward knowing that you're better for it. So I just want to encourage you, just use any sort of fear, any sort of problems or issues that may come up, anyone that gets in your way, any of your own mindset. Use that to just push past that fear. Just step right over it, step right on top of it, right over it. Use the fear as like fire to keep going and know that it's a journey. It's an absolute journey. It's not just a beginning and an end. And it's not just say if you don't succeed, then you're going to ultimately fail. It's like if you don't succeed from the get-go. No, we all develop and change and mutate into different people and learn different things and become stronger over time. And not everyone is on the same timeline. Not everyone is living in the same season of life. So also, quick reminder, don't compare yourself to other people because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of their time. And it's so not applicable because, like I said, we're all on different timelines. Even if you think you're on the same timeline because you have the same things and your same age and your same purpose and job and whatever, you're still different because you don't know because if you don't know them personally enough to know the underlying factors of what's going on in their life, then you just don't know. And you're on a different timeline. I'm telling you, different seasons of life for everyone. So just drop that in there. Don't compare yourself to other people. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. I think that was good. I feel like that was enough encouragement and motivation to not let the fears stop you, to use the fear as growth opportunities. And as I say all the time, if you do find that you're stuck and you're stagnant and you don't know what to do, and you feel alone, try to find someone in your life that you can trust and talk to, even if it's just a counselor, even if that counselor is only online on the phone. Find someone that you can trust, talk to them, get that support that you need so that you can move forward and be the best person that you are meant to be. So, happy Friday again. Thanks again for stopping to listen to my podcast, the Real Positive Girl podcast. Again, happy Friday. I hope that this has helped someone, and if you find that there's someone in your life that you feel like would really benefit from this message, I encourage you to share it. Come join me over on Instagram, send me an email. All those details are in the description box. Again, I thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for coming back every day if you do. And if you're new, again, thank you for joining us today. So have a good one. Have an amazing weekend. I hope wherever you live, it's beautiful and springy and pretty. And if you live in the Southern Hemisphere, isn't it summer there? Or is it fall? Right? I don't know. I know your seasons are opposite. So wouldn't that mean that if we're in spring, you're in fall? I don't know. But whatever time of year it is, I hope that you're enjoying the weather. I hope it's amazing. And I can't wait till I see you for next week's podcast. So I will see you next time. Bye.